host, Max Danielsen, and joining me today on our first episode of Root TV is one of my good buddies and as well the president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. That is Mr. Aneurin Minson. Aneurin, welcome to Root TV, my man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Absolutely. I'm very, very excited, first and foremost, just to say the least, to be on here, and I'm glad that we can get something started. I know during these troubling times, there's not that much that we can really do and not much outlet that we can have for sports, and this is a great way to even just to talk about what's going on in Rue Athletics. So the first thing I kind of want to ask you about, of course, you being a baseball player along with myself, I want to ask you kind of what has been going around so far in the fall for athletics and kind of the changes that we're starting to see with all this COVID-19 protocol.
Yeah, so I think we got off to a slow start. We were not practicing when everyone returned to campus, but it ended up being kind of, I thought it was kind of a cool fall to see all of athletics practicing at the same time. You know, we always talk about ourselves as one team, as Austin College student athletes, and this fall we got to see that. As you know, we'd have football practice going on, baseball, soccer, everybody going, and it was kind of cool to see one team united. You know, whether it's battling through masks, battling through some weather. It was a cool fall to go out and after this spring go out and be able to play again. So yeah, it was good.
Absolutely, and of course the game of baseball is all about adapting, and also about the game of baseball, it's really a game that teaches you a lot about life. So my next question to you is, what is something that you've learned through all of this, especially just what we've been going through throughout this fall of 2020, and what can you now take into life from it?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just rolling with the punches. I mean, we got hit hard this spring when we got shut down. And we took it on the chin, and we got back out here this fall. We're excited to get out there this spring and play some meaningful games. And I think we took the punch. We're playing again. We're having a good time, and most importantly, we're moving forward to the end goal, which is a conference tournament and beyond. So I think that's the biggest lesson.
Absolutely. Now I kind of want to transition over to you being the president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, or as well known as SAAC. I kind of want to ask you, what is SAAC and kind of what is its values and kind of what does it mean just in general for campus and the people of the athletic department?
Absolutely. So the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, so we're a group, we have two representatives from every team on campus. It's men's and women. We all sit together on the committee. What we do is basically we come together, we talk about, one, how things look, if there's problems, if there's inadequacies, inequalities between teams, or if there's just general issues. Which has been really helpful this fall when we were talking about wearing masks in practice, what that looked like for our indoor sports versus our outdoor sports. And then we the biggest thing I think we do is we speak on behalf of our student athletes. So this summer with the George Floyd murder, we were able to come together as a group. Obviously we represent a very diverse population, and so we came together and we made a statement on behalf of all 480 of our student athletes. And I think that's one of the most important things we do, because as student athletes, the way we view it is it's a responsibility rather than a privilege, because we do have this platform, whether it's Friday nights on the basketball court, Saturday afternoons on the baseball field. We have a platform, and we want to use that in our 4 years here to make meaningful statements, whether it's with our actions, with our words, and we were able to do that this summer, this fall, whether it's meeting with Coach Norman, our athletic director. I'll go in there and speak with him on behalf of all of our committee. If there's issues with anything, that's kind of what the Student Athlete Advisory Committee does, and it's a really good group, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Now, finally wrapping up, I kind of want to ask you, because especially with the election coming around, if I'm not mistaken, the SAAC committee is working on something for student athletes and just the people around campus in terms of voting. So kind of tell me about that and what y'all are up to with that.
Yeah, so we've done a couple things this fall because, again, like I mentioned, we do believe it's our responsibility to speak out and use our platform. So this fall we worked on our voter registration initiatives. Our goal was to get 100% student athlete registration to go out and vote. We did not quite achieve that, but we did get a couple of teams with 100% registration, which is something we're really proud of. We had student athletes actually go out and encourage people to get registered to vote. Use their power to, social media, go out and table in front of people. So that was our first initiative we put together on campus. The next one we're doing actually this Sunday out here on the College Green at 1 o'clock to 2:30, just a short event we're going to be making yard signs in partnership with United Way just down the street. They're a voting site this coming Tuesday, so we just want to let people know that there is somewhere to go vote right down the street. So Brews voting is something we're very passionate about. Exercising our civic duty, exercising our voice. So that's something we're doing this Sunday. We're going to be making yard signs. We're going to be chalking on the sidewalk. Again, this is a completely bipartisan effort. So we're working with a couple student groups, both Democrats and Republicans. We don't care who you're voting for. We just want you to go out and do your part. And that's something we're really proud of, and we've been working hard on this fall.
So finally, before we wrap up this episode, I want to ask you, what are some other ways that students can get involved, not only with the voter stuff that y'all are doing with SAAC, but just in general, other things that y'all are putting on for the students?
Yeah, so we've got a couple things that hopefully we'll be working on when all this goes away. So this last spring, we were working on a big initiative to get Boys and Girls Clubs involved in, kind of a play day where they'd come to campus, learn from our student athletes. Can't say we're doing that quite yet, but we're going to work on that. Hopefully those things get running again. And again, it's just more opportunities to get to use our platform as student athletes, use our gifts, use our talents, and just keep spreading those. And the things we're grateful for, we want to pass those along. So, yeah.
That sounds great. Well, this is going to wrap up our very first episode of Roo TV. Aneurin, thank you so much for coming on. We are very grateful that you've come on and kind of told us about what some things are going around campus. And make sure for all the viewers to go get involved around campus. I know SAAC has a lot of things that are going on, and likewise in the future.
Yeah.
That is going to wrap it up for today. I thank you from myself, Max Danielsen.
And thank you. Again, come out this Sunday, make a yard sign, use some chalk, and it'll be a good time. Thank you.
Absolutely. And as always, have a pleasant good morning, a good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever or whenever you may be watching. Thanks, y'all, and we will see you next episode. Take care.